What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as Mental Healness, and welcome to another episode of Dear Mental Healness, the series where I take subscribers' stories, survivors and victims and whatnot, and break them down, give my opinion, break them down with my 2 cents. Today's story is going to be about a girl who moved from one country to another by herself and got manipulated by a narcissist or a toxic person. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. So welcome back, y'all. Okay, that was a quick break, 6 seconds. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and buckle in, y'all. I'm gonna put it right here so you can read it, so you can see it on the screen and things like that. So you can read along, fast forward. You can read and fast forward if you need to. Thank you for your content. I don't think anyone gives the internet more insight on narcissists than you. Well, here's my story. I'm 28 from Australia, moved to LA by myself and met my ex. He's 31 years old. You see that, right? Vulnerable. Moved to a different country by yourself. Easy to isolate. I'm gonna break everything down later. I just had to get that out, y'all. I was in a relationship with him for 1 year total. I broke it off very early during dating because of religious differences. I'm Christian, he's Hindu, and I didn't want to lead him on. But he convinced me that he really wanted to date and learn about Christianity. So I gave it a shot. After 3 months, there were constant arguments and breaking up, on and off, on and off. He was always on his phone, very secretive, never posted me on social media, and everyone is always jealous of him and eventually accused me of cheating. But he kept coming back and convincing me to forgive him. One time we had a fight. He got a friend to text me to return an expensive purse that he bought me. That's super petty right there. After 5 months of this madness, I left and blocked him on everything. 10 days later, a girl calls me to say that they were dating and have been having sex for over a year. They went on trips together from where he'd call me and FaceTime me like he's there alone. I found out so much stuff from her that it made me sick. For a month, I had peace and started healing before his parents reached out to say he needs help and he's broken down mentally. He says he had no relationship with them, even though he claimed to, and never let me meet them. But once he broke down because he got exposed to his family and friends and community, the parents found out about me. He's since been diagnosed with bipolar, lost most of his friends, and has no job currently. He worked in finance and was about to start his MBA. After 2 months and him starting to seemingly improve after medication and therapy, we got back together. But I still couldn't trust him. I sometimes think he's using bipolar to further manipulate me to this day and everyone else. He said he felt mentally unwell for over 2 years and the other girl was threatening to ruin his life if he left her. So he had to keep her in the picture because she knew too much. Oh my goodness. He said he truly loved me, was sorry for hurting me and wanted to rebuild his life, but wanted me by his side to support. Things were going great, but I was very skeptical because he never wanted to answer any questions I had about from the past and started making jokes about having 2 girls. And it was hard for me to rebuild trust. He started making jokes about having 2 girlfriends. 3 days ago, he texted me saying he's sorry for everything and that he loves me. The next day, he randomly started saying that I'm confusing him because I get mad that he's recently again started playing with the communication and reliability. I haven't been there for him and he's walking on eggshells with me. So it's best for us not to be together. I haven't heard from him since, and my gut is telling me he went to spend the weekend with another girl and just needed a reason to stop talking. He used to do this all the time when we first started, so it became kind of predictable. I'm obviously hurt because not only did I let him back in my life after he cheated on me, but I helped him get a little better, and now he's the one that left and is cheating again. This will be the cycle if I don't cut things off right. Thank you. Woo! Prepare for the breakdown. Time to get my handy dandy notebook out and break this thing down, y'all. So first of all, I'm gonna go to the end real quick. I'm sorry for everything, y'all. If somebody tells you I'm sorry for everything, I'm sorry for hurting you, those are not apologies. Those are blanket statements used to make the person using them feel less guilty. I apologize to you, but they didn't. They're not apologizing directly to you. They're just saying I'm sorry for everything. What if you have to ask them? If somebody else heard them apologizing to you and had to ask what they're apologizing for, it's not an apology. I'm sorry for everything. What did he do to you? They don't know because that's not an apology. But let's get into the breakdown. I got a few points here, y'all. First of all, about the religion part, stick to your guns. That's a 31-year-old man. People know what they're going to do by the time they get to their 30s. If they wanted to change religions or become less religious or whatever, they would have done that by now. Religious manipulation is real. That's just kind of shows you that narcissists and toxic people will say and do whatever to get you, to manipulate you. Hey, I'm going to be. Christianity is always interested, and I want to be. I'm Hindu, but I want to learn more about Christianity. All right, stick to your guns. If y'all religions don't match up, if that's important to you, and you don't want to convert, don't try to make somebody convert for you. It doesn't work out that way, because they'll start to resent you for making them leave something they've been part of. And from the beginning, I put he started to resent you because you broke up with him at first. That first breakup, because of the religious differences, that's rejection. They could call it a narcissistic injury. So from that point forward, he started to reject you. And no, you couldn't have done anything different. Cheaters are going to cheat. They're going to cheat eventually. You might have sped the process up because he hurt his feelings. But it sounded like he's already in a relationship. It sounded like you might have been the side chick. He's taking trips with the other person. Red flags, secretive with the phone, no social media. If somebody tells you that they're a private person, a very private person, whatever, that's a lie, y'all. People are not that private. They'll post everything but you. They'll post their location, what they're having for dinner, their colonoscopy results. I can't say it right. They'll post their STD tests online, but they're a private person. They just don't post you. That's a red flag, y'all. Very secretive with the phone. Trust your intuition. I feel like this woman's intuition was going off, and she just didn't act on it. It was going off from the beginning. She just didn't act on it. And especially, she said, he accused me of cheating. That's projection, because a lot of times narcissists and toxic people will accuse you of doing the things that they're actually doing. They just absolutely will. You know what I mean? And then right there, friends and family are flying monkeys. They just absolutely are. A girl, you broke up with him, and a girl exposed him and whatnot. The friends and family are flying monkeys about the purse. Like, his friend reached out to me to return the purse. He's already painting an image of you being crazy to his friends and family. Like, I can't reach out to her. Can you reach out to her for me? And their friends reached out about the purse and whatnot. And then the girl exposed him. Like I said, it seems like you were the side person. If the girl exposed him, when y'all broke up, it seemed like you were the side person. If he's taking all these trips and stuff with her, it seemed like he might have been hiding you. And that was his main person. Who knows? But who really knows? But he probably thought he could date both of y'all and cared about both of y'all equally. So, just weirdo stuff. His parents are flying monkeys. Their parents, his friends are not on your side. They are just absolutely not. His mom and dad called me and told me that he needed some mental health help. Y'all are his damn parents. Get him some help. What is his girlfriend that broke up with him supposed to do? They're using you as a scapegoat in this situation right there. They're just using you to take their responsibility as parents to take care of their child. They're just like, nope, he needs some mental health help. He said you the only person that can help him. Blah blah blah. Boo 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 bee bee bee. Once you break up, cut everybody. I know you hadn't met the parents. Like, it's still also a red flag that y'all dating for a year and he didn't let you meet his parents. That's again red flaggers. Those red flags fly. You know what I mean? Only after exposure. But how are you supposed to help him? Are you a psychologist? Are you a therapist? Apparently he got diagnosed with bipolar. He lost all his friends and family because he got exposed. People started knowing who he really is. He probably, like a lot of narcissists and toxic people, have these good images in the public eye, so people think that they're good people. When they get exposed for what he was doing to you and this other woman, he probably turned their back on him. It's like, you crazy, bro. We can't be around him. We can't have that around us. And they dipped out on him. But then he's gonna blame the bipolar on everything. Like, for the last 2 years, I was like I said, when you get back with him, which you shouldn't have. I think you know that now. I don't give a damn. After he had a whole relationship on you, like cheating, taking trips and stuff like that, and you forgave him, in his mind, you're okay with everything he's going to do to you from now on. You should know him by now. Leave the first time. After the first red flag, leave the first time. I know you have already been through this situation if you're watching this, but leave the first time. Any red flags fly, if your intuition telling you it's wrong, leave. Y'all be so dead stuck on one damn person. There's billions of people out here. Billions. And the one in front of you is throwing up red flags and gang signs in front of you. You don't want to leave them because what if I don't find anybody else? Billions of people. Billions with a B, with a big old B. Capital B, illions of people out here. Then you get back with them. Yeah, and when you get back with a narcissistic person, when you get back with them, all is forgiven. You can't bring up the past. Why would you? It's because to them, it's not really forgiveness if you're going to consistently and constantly bring up the past. You didn't really forgive me if you're going to keep bringing the past up. Oh, yeah, they don't think you forgave them. They really don't see it as forgiveness and things like that. Blame the cheating on the bipolar. And the other girl blackmailed him. Get the hell out of here. Y'all, come on, y'all. That's not even a good lie right there. That's a terrible lie. The other girl blackmailed me. I was clapping the cheeks so good that she blackmailed me. She knew me too much. So I had to take trips with her and clap her cheeks on the beach and stuff like that. I had to. For you. I did it for love. Get the hell out of it. Man, people be lying like hell. You know. If you were skeptical, you said when you got back in the relationship, you still didn't trust him. Why get back into a relationship then? I understand why, but this is me asking you why. Ask yourself that question. You're already skeptical. You don't trust this person. There's no way you will ever trust this person again. Why get back with him? I understand the trauma bond and things like that, but now people, when you're too forgiving, when you're in the country by yourself, I know you're in a different country. You're in a different country by yourself. You need somebody to lean on, find a way to lean on yourself or find friends and stuff like that. This type of person, you can't lean on him because he'll take advantage of it. Takes advantage of your empathy and things like that. And I tell people all the time, he said he started making jokes about dating two girls. Yeah, just like he's making jokes and accusing you of cheating, that's projection. That's his inner conscience coming out. A lot of times, narcissists will tell you the truth and cover with a joke. Oh, I was just joking. I got two girlfriends. Whole time he's doing it again. Again, 3 days ago, says you make him uncomfortable. He can't be himself around you. Of course he can't. He can't be his lying, cheating self around you now because you know too much. You know too much about him. He knows that you will never forgive him. Now he's just using you. You know, he knows that you know too much about him. He's going to use you. So if your gut is telling you that he's with someone else, this is the cycle. If you let him come back, you're going to get everything that's coming to you. A baby, an STD, whatever. You're going to be trapped with this person. Cut this person off. My recommendation is to absolutely 100% cut this person off, because if you don't cut this person off, you're going to be in this vicious cycle for a very long, unnecessary time, and you'll be mad at yourself. 1 year from now, you'll be mad at yourself that you're in a 2-year relationship with a liar cheater. He'd have had a baby with somebody else. You'll be like, no, I should have left. Trust your intuition. Cut this person off. And that's all. Those are my notes right there, y'all. So if y'all want to send the story in, keep it short and sweet and to the point. This one right here was, 2 screenshots. If it can fit in 2 screenshots, I can do it, y'all. 2 screenshots. Three at the max. 3 at the max. Send it to dearmentalhealness@gmail.com. I'll take a look at it. If I can do it, I'll respond to you and things like that. But stay safe, stay empowered, be strong. Mental Healness is out. Peace.